How's it going, everybody? JP here, and this is going to be my DVD and Blu-ray update for April. It's April 26th. It's been a while since, or at least it's definitely felt like a while since I've done one of these. Really just haven't had, a lot of stuff to show, and, I really wasn't buying much. So now that I feel like I have enough to make a video for, I'm going to make the video. But I was actually waiting. I've been waiting to record this video since Monday. Every day of the week, I thought that I was gonna record it, but I was just waiting on one thing to show up, and it never did. I ordered it like April 6th, and I was sure it was gonna show up, one of these days this week. I decided to say just screw it and make the video today. My luck, it'll probably show up tomorrow or something, but I'll let you guys know what it is at the end of the video. I'm gonna have DVDs, Blu-rays, and then I have a little bonus at the end. I'll probably just record a separate video and edit them together because that's just the way I'm gonna do it. So yeah, let's get into this, I guess. First up, we have one of these multi-pack like horror things. I normally don't buy these, but I got this one as a gift for my birthday from my cousin, who knows that I like horror films, but she has no idea what I have and don't have and what to get me, so she just decided to get me one of these horror packs that have, a ton of films in them. She thought that there would at least be one in there that I enjoyed. So she got me one of these horror 20 packs, which these things are just getting outrageous with how many films they're sticking in, one DVD case now. 20 horror films. I've seen pretty much like 3 of these. I own like two or three of them. I guess I'll list off what they have. Halloween Resurrection. I absolutely hate that film. I already own it. Shaded Places. I have not seen that. Venom. I own that in another multi-pack. Doll Man. I think that's a Full Moon film. I think I've seen a little bit of it. Dog Graveyard. I think that's another Full Moon film. I have not seen that one though. I have not seen these. The Legend of Sorrow Creek, Curse of the Wolf, Secrets of the Clown, Keepsake, Hell's Highway, The Descendant, Wes Craven's Presents Dracula 3, Legacy, Beneath the Loch Ness, The Fear Chamber, Dangerous Worry Dolls. I think that's another Full Moon one. Feeding Grounds, Vampire Journals. I own that one. I actually own 2 copies of that. Damn, how do I have 3 copies of Vampire Journals now? Netherworld, Wages of Sin, and In the Dead of Winter. So I've seen like 2 of these, and I've heard of a few of them. I have no idea when I'm gonna break this thing open. Probably once I run out of stuff to watch or whatever. But I can't. 3 copies of Vampire Journals. Who on earth needs Vampire Journals in 3 different DVDs? But anyway, moving on. I've been trying to pick up some werewolf films lately, and I seen this one really cheap, so I decided to give it a try. I'd never heard of it, but like I said, I'm looking for those werewolf films right now. And The Feeding, kind of not the greatest cover, but it's not bad either. It almost looks like one of those like Fangoria Fright Fest type covers, just from the red and the white up there. Yeah, this one. I never really heard of this one, but it was cheap, and like I said, I'm looking for those werewolf films. So after that, we have I've mentioned this before in a few updates, but when my grandfather buys DVDs, yeah, well, just DVDs. He doesn't buy Blu-rays. If he buys something, he'll watch it once and then usually never watch it again unless it's like a western or like gangster film or something. And anytime it's like a horror film or anything close to that, he'll just usually pass it on to me, which he doesn't buy a lot of those anyway, but sometimes when he does, he'll pass them on to me. And this was one of them, Arctic Blast. I don't know what this is about. Probably some like cheesy sci-fi channel type of movie, but it was free, so I'll take it, and I'll probably watch it too. After that, we have Shutter Island, which I've seen this one back when it came out. It's not so much horror, but it's like, in that world, I guess. This one was pretty cool, though. It's not one that I think I would watch a bunch of times, but and I seen the twist coming, but it's kind of it was okay when I first seen it. I think I liked it. After that, we have another film that I've not seen, and this one is Slave. Got it really cheap though, so it's worth a try, I guess. But I really don't know anything about this one. After that, we have Van Helsing, which this was everything I have here is super cheap in the DVD section, not so much the Blu-rays. Um, but yeah, this one was I seen it back when it came out, and I honestly don't really remember it. It seemed kind of forgettable. It seemed like more of an action, horror, sci-fi type thing. I'm really not a huge fan of those, but I'm willing to give it another shot. The next one is I didn't even realize this when I got this, but it's There's Nothing Out There. It's a trauma film, which uh, I'm not really the biggest fan of. But then again, I've only seen like a handful of stuff, so I really haven't seen enough to be a fan or not be a fan. Um, yeah, I've been trying to like ease my way into this company just because I'm not sure how I'll feel about these films, but I didn't even realize this was a trauma film until after I was reading the case and looking at the stuff. When I first seen it, I had no idea, but yeah, so check that one out eventually. Don't know what I'll think of it, but anyway, up next we have Decoys, which this is looks like a Species type of ripoff thing. I remember seeing it on a Sci-Fi channel like years ago, and I remember not thinking it was terrible. I remember seeing some CGI and stuff, but I really can't remember it. But I'll probably I don't know. It was super. This was like $1, and I'll get around to watching this one. After that, we have Decoys: The Second Seduction, Decoys 2, which even looks more like a Species ripoff. But they made a sequel, so I guess I'll probably, I did pick up Species 1 through 4 recently, like a few months ago, and I still haven't watched them, so I'll probably just watch all 6 of them, the Species films and the Decoys films, like, around the same time. Probably do a review on all 6 of them. Should be fun, so I'll probably do that. After that, we have one of those M. Night films, and it's The Happening. This was another one I got off my grandpa. Um, I'm really not a huge fan of this dude, and I know like a lot of the people who were fans of him are not really even fans of him anymore. Like, I remember this when this guy came out, like everybody like talked about him, and he was just a big deal, and not so much anymore, I guess. I've actually only seen like I think The Village and maybe like 2 other ones. I've never seen The Sixth Sense, and I've talked about this before, but that movie got spoiled like immediately, and I just never had an interest to see it after I knew the ending. Um, I'll probably hate this. I just know I've heard so many bad things and from people who have similar tastes to me, so I really don't think I'll like it. But it was free, so I will give it a shot. And after that, I think Moods had this one in his last update, and it is Stephen King's Bag of Bones. I really don't know much about this one, but I'll really pick up any Stephen King adaptation just because I kind of like collecting them, I guess. I just really like when there's a new Stephen King miniseries or movie or whatever. Um, and I've not seen I really don't know anything about this one. I really haven't heard anybody talk about it either. So that's usually not a good sign, but I never really heard anybody talk about The Mist before I seen it either. So who knows? Doubt it'll be that good, but hopefully I'll find something in it that I enjoy. Um, After that, we have another one that I've really not heard of. I've seen it in a few people's updates here and there, but I've never really heard anybody talk about it, and it is Alive or Dead. Cover's okay, I guess. It looks like some kind of, slasher killer type thing. I don't know. Maybe I'll enjoy it. It looks okay, I guess. I don't know. So yeah, I'll check that one out.